Hi, this is P5, Chapter 5, Percentage, Question 6. There are 200 more students in School A than School B. After 25% of the students left School A and 50% of students left School B, the number of students who remain in School A is thrice that of the number students in School B. Find the number of students in School A at first. Okay, so we're gonna go for our second reading. There are 200 more students in A than B. Okay, after 25% of students left School A. Okay, left School A. 50% students left School B. The number of students who remain in School A is thrice. Okay, is thrice than the number of students in School B. Find the number of students in A at first. Alright, so how do we do this? This one will consist of two models. Okay, because they mention about School A and School B. Okay, so we're gonna draw A and B. Obviously from here we know our A is more than our B. Okay, later we can adjust accordingly. Alright, so we're gonna put the more, the 200 is here. Okay, because of 200. Then they mention after 25% of the student A, 25% of student A left School A, sorry. So, and 50% left School B. Now A become thrice, means A become 3 unit and your B here become 1 unit. Okay, we're gonna do this. So it's going to be somewhere here that's left for your A, 25%. When this is 25% that's left, okay, so we know that actually from here to here is 75%. This is something we just bear in mind. Okay, then they mentioned that it becomes thrice, right? So from here, let's cut first. Okay, because I want to make as proportion as possible. So here we can become 1 unit, 2, 3. Okay, they mentioned, okay, so we settle for this, there is 25% that's left. Now we're gonna do the 50% that's left. When the 50% is left, means you have to be half. So maybe somewhere here. Okay, pardon me, it's not exactly half. That's why I say we can always adjust. So we can adjust this. Okay, we can do the add-ons to make it ensure it's half. Then it's easier for you to explain to your child. That is why it's always necessary. I always explain to my students to always do in pencil. So as we do, we can do the adjustment. So this is the balance because it has to be 1 unit, right? So now we know this, and this is the equal, but because they mentioned that this is 50% less, means whatever is here 50%, another 50% is this part, so it's exactly also it will be equal, but this is already left. Okay, all right, so how do we do from here? Now with this we can see that the equivalent is the 3 units here, which is from here, this part A till here, the 75%. Okay, we can call this as 3 unit. So from here to here, we know now is 3 unit, right? So 3 unit is equivalent to our 75%. We find for 1 unit. So 1 unit, 75, we divide 3, that will give us 25%. Okay, so this 25% we can have it here, right? 25%. Then for ultra 25%, 25%. Okay, so where is the equivalent that we see? We can see that because I always tells you find the equivalent, right? Because they asked to find the number of students in A at first, means they asked to find this A all together, the total. Okay, so what we see here, we can see is a 2 unit. I mean 25 plus 25%, right? So from here we can see we can say 25% plus the 25%. Okay, maybe I make you see here. Okay, this 25%, this is another 25%, so that we can see the equivalent is this for the 200. Okay, which is equivalent to 200 students. So we need to find, they asked to find the A at first, which is 100%, right? So we find the 100%. So this is exactly 50%, right? So to get here we times 2, so here also we times 2, so the answer is 400, right? So from here we know the number of students in A is 400. So I hope these questions, the model is easy enough, clear for you to explain to your child. I'll see you in the next video.